I wrote Structural Combat, and today I want to read some of it to you. Back to Arcane. Arcane also reveals the invisibility of apartheid to the privileged class, since all of the structural violence and the exploitation of labor is pushed to one side of the river. Every person on the privileged side is insulated from the harm caused by the system. So the people of Piltover have no reason to believe that the system doesn't work. To them, everyone has their own gold-decorated ivory tower. Had the people of Piltover visited Zaun, they would have seen that the society does burden people with massive systemic failures, and all of the people who endure those burdens are pushed out of sight and into poverty, thus redlined away from half of the population. What's clear to see early in the story is the enforcers don't really do much of anything to stop the crimes being committed in Zaun. The only time enforcers are seen concerned with crime tends to be when the crime affects Piltover. Otherwise, it seems clear that the enforcers don't really enforce law, but enforce a class divide. They seem to be walking reminders that the people of Zaun live under subjugation. Enforcer presence is more of an implied threat than anything designed to reduce violence. This is seen quite clearly in the total contempt they are shown by almost every member of the underclass they interact with. What Arcane does really well is focus on characters who believe their ambitions to be justified, even when their personal ethics are bent or broken. One storyline we follow in Piltover is the rise of a young inventor and politician who teams up with a brilliant scientist chronologically ill from having grown up in the pollution of Zaun. What they create makes Piltover a more wealthy city. The duo really want to improve the lives of the underclass, but keep getting asked to invest deeper and deeper into securing investments and appeasing other politicians. Despite the inventor being on the council who decides policy for both Piltover and Zaun, he feels increasingly restricted in what he can actually do for the people in poverty. Since the other decision makers are clearly more interested in profits than human lives, he and his partner begin a side project to make the lives of the miners easier. Military interests, however, want to weaponize the technology. It should also be noted here that even he, with good intentions, invents a way to help laborers work, not clean the pollution, not increase their wages, not give them labor rights, and so on. Piltover fundamentally sees the people of Zaun as labor cattle to some degree.